What is going on, everyone? We are heading to the divisional round of Sam versus Madden. Last week in the wild card, I went 3-3. Madden went 5-1. And our first game we're going to go over is Texans versus Ravens. Texans able to surprise the Browns at home with a shocking victory. It was like 45-14 or something like that. And CJ Stroud looked phenomenal in that game. Ravens had a bye week since they were the number one seed. Texans will be going to Baltimore to play there. And this should be a good game. I have the Ravens winning. I did my predictions earlier. So yeah, I picked the Ravens to win the game. I think it was like 30-27 or something like that. But yeah, I got the Ravens in this one. We'll see what Madden has to say. As right now, the Ravens are up 21-14. And we'll see if they can score any more as they score a field goal to make it 24-17, 31-17. Texans score a garbage time touchdown, but it will not matter as the Ravens, according to Madden, will be hosting the AFC Championship if this were to happen in real life, as they think the score will be 31-24. I mean, yeah, Texans are really no match for the Ravens. I mean, the fact that they're even here is actually really impressive. But we'll look at the stats here. Passing the ball, Lamar was unstoppable. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, 242. CJ Stroud didn't do too bad himself. He did have an interception that was most likely a killer. Rushing was led by Gus Edwards and Devin Singletary. Lamar and CJ Stroud both had rushing touchdowns. Receiving is led by Robert Woods and Rashad Bateman. Nico Collins had a solid game as well. Dalton Schultz able to get himself a touchdown there. And defensively, Arthur Mollett was the guy who got the interception on CJ Stroud. That was probably the turning point in this game. All right, our next game is going to be between the Packers and the 49ers. The Packers hilariously beating the Cowboys that were a 2 seed, and they're a 7 seed, taking on the 49ers who are a 1 seed. Who had a bye week since they were the 1 seed in the NFC. And, I mean, I definitely have the 49ers win this one just because logic, but, I mean, you never know. I mean, the Packers did beat the Cowboys, and I sure as hell didn't think that was going to happen, so we'll see what Madden thinks is going to happen. All right, Packers have the ball. They're up 3-0. And, yeah, we just got to talk about Jordan Love, man. He exposed the Cowboys big time. I mean, 48 points, that's wild. Like, I don't know how the hell that happened, but good for the Packers. I mean, that was funny that the Cowboys choked in that fashion. As it looks like the Packers are going to win this game, according to Madden, as they beat the 49ers 22-17. I mean, I'd say Madden's dumb for this, but at the same time, really anything can happen in these playoffs. Playoff football is so unpredictable, and the 49ers will be sent home according to Madden. It looks like the Packers will make it to the NFC Championship. All right, look at the stats here. It looks like Jordan Love and Brock Purdy both had 207 passing yards. Jordan Love had 2 touchdowns, no picks. Brock Purdy had 0 touchdowns and a pick. He didn't do too good. Rushing the ball, we'll look at the stats here. It looks like Aaron Jones led everyone in rushing. CMC behind him. And then receiving was led by George Kittle and Brandon Ayuk. Jeez, they had 2 guys leading. How the hell did they lose? Okay, Christian Watson was next, though. Yeah, that interception must have really been a killer. And that interception was by Devondre Campbell, a middle linebacker. So, yeah, okay, congratulations, Packers. Madden thinks you're going to another NFC championship. All right, our first Sunday game is going to be between the Bucs and the Lions. The Bucs able to beat the Eagles. And, I mean, I picked the Eagles to win, but that one wasn't super surprising because the Bucs are a very hot team and the Eagles are a very cold team. And the Lions, for the first time in 32 years, won a playoff game. They will be hosting this game at Ford Field. And yeah, this is going to be a fun game. I definitely did not expect the Bucs to be here. They're like the Texans. I mean, the fact that they're even here is impressive enough. I mean, I still got to pick the Lions, though. It would be really it'd be even more impressive if Baker could get a win over this Lions team, but this Lions team's built more better than the Eagles. No offense to the Bucs, but I just don't see him winning this game. All right, we'll look at the score here. Right now it's 35-21. It looks like the Lions will win this one pretty comfortably. And it looks like the Lions and Packers will play in the NFC Championship if they're right about the Packers game and this game, as they win this one 35-21. So that'd be a really good NFC Championship. Two division rivals playing against each other. We had that, I think, 2 years ago. It was the 49ers and Rams, and that was a good game too. All right, passing the ball. Jared Goff was unstoppable. 342 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Baker Mayfield wasn't too bad himself. 243, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Rushing the ball was led by David Montgomery. He also had a touchdown. Rachaad White, Baker Mayfield actually had a rushing touchdown as well. Receiving was led by Josh Reynolds, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Mike Evans. So there's a lot of receiving yards in this game. Not a whole lot of defense, as there were 0 interceptions. So yeah, this would be a very entertaining game if this was the result, as there's a lot of scoring. All right, our final game we'll go over is between the Chiefs and the Bills. And if anyone who's watched football knows how much of a rival these two teams are, you have Patrick Mahomes, who can beat Josh Allen in the playoffs, but Josh Allen always beats Patrick Mahomes in the regular season. So the question is, can the Bills make it count? Can they finally beat Patrick Mahomes in the postseason for the first time ever with Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes playing against each other? I have the Bills winning this one just because they've been playing way better football. Their offense is way better. The Chiefs have a better defense, but if there's one thing we've learned, offense matters more than defense in these games. I'm not saying it matters more in general, but it matters more when these two teams play each other. As the Bills actually win this one pretty comfortably, 27-10, as this would send the Chiefs home and send me off to the AFC Championship a happy camper, because I just hate the Chiefs. So thank you, Bills and Madden, for beating the Chiefs. Bills, I'm counting in real life for you to do the same thing, because I'm so sick of seeing the Chiefs and Taylor Swift and all of them. All right, look at the stats here. Passing the ball, Josh Allen had 319 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Pretty solid day. Mahomes struggled a little bit, though. He had 1 touchdown, 1 interception, only completed 55% of his passes. Rushing was led by James Cook with 1 touchdown, Isaiah Pacheco behind him. Receiving was led by Trent Sherfield Sr. with a $130-something with a touchdown. Travis Kelce, 99 yards, a touchdown. Rashee Rice, Stephon Diggs, both having solid games. And yeah, that's going to do it for this video. So Madden thinks that the NFC Championship is going to be Packers at Lions, and they think the AFC Championship is going to be Bills at Ravens. We'll see if Madden's right, and I'll see you in a week for the championship games.